Hello YouTube, it's Constantina here again, and this is my 25th week of my weight loss journey. Last week I weighed in at 173. I'm still at 173, which means I haven't lost any weight since then. And I'm not very mad about that. I mean, I realized that next week I made a goal to be at 165, and I mean, I don't think that's even realistic now. I mean, in order to get there, I have to lose like 8 pounds. And I lost 8 pounds. I mean, I lost 7 pounds in a week before, but I realized that it's much more difficult now that I'm smaller, I have to burn more calories in order to lose more weight. So that's kind of frustrating. But if I don't get to 165, then so be it. I'm still going to celebrate my birthday. And hopefully I don't gain any more weight by next week. Or even after. So, what else? Last week I was trying to eat clean. No processed foods, no fried foods, and nothing of that sort. So I had oatmeal for breakfast, and I realized how much I hated oatmeal before. Like, I just didn't like oatmeal, and I mean, I just thought of it as this big blob, like, that you just have to eat in order to, like, get skinny. And a lot of people would say, oh, just put apples and cinnamon and sugar in it. It will taste wonderful. I mean, I like apples and cinnamon, just not in my oatmeal. It just tastes strange to me. So I came up with this idea. I don't even know if I came up with this idea. People probably before me came up with this idea. But what I did was I cooked the oatmeal. I used like 2 tablespoons of an imitation vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of carnation milk, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and I cut up 3 strawberries and I mixed them up together. And it really tastes good. It tastes like cereal, like regular cereal. So what I had for lunch, I had a Southwest salad, and I never had a Southwest salad before. It doesn't really taste that bad or anything like that. I used to criticize McDonald's and their salads. Like, I always thought that they were just unhealthy. I always thought that, and I used to wonder why people would get salads in McDonald's and they probably would make it unhealthier than the burgers. But it is healthy. It is, because I looked at the calorie chart and it said that it was 250 calories or 230. It was in between those numbers, and I think plus the dressing, it would probably come up to 300 calories, which is not bad. I mean, it's not bad, but it really tastes good. It tastes like Spanish food. I probably would use that as my substitution for if I have a craving for Spanish food. So, what else? I had baked chicken and rice and kale for dinner, and that's all that I had all last week. I mean, I never realized how hard it would be to like go a whole week without processed foods or anything of that sort. Oh gosh, it's very difficult. It really is. I thought it would be easy for me because I don't feel that like I eat processed foods like crazy. Like, I don't like to pour like a whole thing of oil in the stove, you know. I used to get mad at, like, people when they used to do that. I used to get mad at my cousins for doing that when they would cook, like, fish or something. They would pour, like, a lot of oil in it. I'll be like, don't do that, don't do that. Like, even before I was even on a diet or even on my weight loss journey. So, it's very difficult. But I'm not saying, like, next week I'll go back to my unhealthy eating habits. Like, you know, I would try to, like, gradually eat clean. Gradually. What else? I'm going to try to change up my exercising patterns. I'm still doing my 30-day shred of Julia Michaels. I'm on my day 15. I'm going to do the exercise after I finish this video. So, I'm on my day 15 of level 2 of Julia Michaels 30-day shred. I'm going to do that next week for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And, for Thursday and Friday, the days that I don't work out, I'm going to try to work out. but to like a different exercising DVD. Valerie Bertinelli's Losing It and Keeping Fit. And the reason why I want to do this Thursday and Friday is because I know that when I come home from school, I know that I am not going to want to do the 30-day shred. I'm going to be like, I am tired, I don't want to do that, and I'm going to find all excuses not to do it. So, I am not going to find an excuse to not exercise to this. So, yes. I'm going to do level 1 of the 20-minute workout to that. What else? Something strange has happened to me on the train. It happened on Tuesday. So, I was coming home from school, and I took the express train to home, and the express train is always crowded. It is always crowded, and I mean, this one is fairly crowded or anything like that, so it's not crowded to the point where you can't move or anything like that. So I'm looking like straight ahead, I'm just like in my own world. I don't even know, like, I was just spaced out. So suddenly, like from the corner of my eye, I feel like somebody's looking at me like really hard. Like, you ever get that feeling when like somebody's like looking at you like really hard, like piercing like through you with their eyes or something, and your face becomes all red and stuff. And like I felt like my face was getting really hot, so I had to turn around. So I was like, who is looking at me like this? So I had to do a double take. So I'm like, it is somebody I knew from high school. It is an old crush that I had in high school. Back then in high school, I didn't really have that much crushes on any guys. Back then, like, this was the only guy that I had, like, the biggest crush on. And our relationship was, like, we weren't, like close friends or anything like that. We were just, like, acquaintances, I guess. Like, we will only talk when it's convenient for the both of us. Like, let's say, like, I meet him at the bus stop, he sees me at the bus stop. We'll be like, hey, how's school, but on the train, we started having our conversation about, like, life and, like, life after high school and, like, people that we bumped into from high school and, like, just things. And, suddenly out of the clear blue sky, he asked me, you look smaller, have you lost any weight? And I mean, like, I always wanted to hear that from somebody. I always wanted to hear that from somebody. And you do not, I can't even talk right. Like, you do not know how good I felt when, like, he asked me that. Because, like, even if it's somebody that, like, you haven't seen in a while, notices a change in you, like that type of change, like, it feels so good. And I was like, yes, I've lost weight. And he's like, how many pounds you've lost? And I've lost, like, 57 pounds. And he's like, wow, you almost lost a whole person. And I was like, yeah. And, like, I had to play it off cool because I didn't want to get all overly happy or anything like that. So I was like, thank you very much. And he said, keep up the good work. And, but, like, in my mind, I was like, oh my god. So I was like, well, thank you very much. And, we went on our way. We exchanged numbers and Facebook and Instagram and all those other social media websites that everybody goes on. So, yeah, that was the end of that. So, wow, this is going on for 9 minutes. I'm talking way too much. So, that was my week of my 25th week of my weight loss journey, and I will talk to you later.